Hey guys, so today I'm building a townhouse. Well, not today. I actually started building this townhouse like last Sunday, I think. And today is Saturday, so it took me like a week almost to build this townhouse. Well, honestly, it was like harder than I thought, you know, because it's like the style is really different, and I actually made it like way bigger than I expected, as usual. So it was pretty hard, but I actually love how it looks now. Um, I wish I could do like the roof because it's now I did like this like flat thing on top of the house, but I wish I could do, like a nice roof like I saw in like pictures and stuff, but I just don't know how to achieve this. I was very confused. I tried everything and I couldn't. So I was like, you know what, let me just do this. So I built this townhouse for like an affluent family that's very, rich with like three kids. Yeah, with like no, with like two kids. So there's like four bedrooms and three bathrooms, I think. Yes, three bathrooms. And there's like a guest room, I guess, that's like in the basement. And I mean, it was initially supposed to be like a guest room, but I just couldn't get like, like some. I wanted to do some like neutral stuff since it's like a guest room, but it did not work out. So I was like, you know what? It looks more like some boys' room, I guess. But yeah, maybe that's just me. That's really weird to actually look at me building something. And I think at that time when I started to do this house, I didn't know how to turn off the grid. So it's really weird to just see it. Um, so yeah, um, I wanted to put the house like on a bigger lot, but then I thought like it would be maybe like not really realistic since townhouses are pretty much, like they're kind of like really close one to another. So I was like, you know what, let me just do this on a very small lot and try to do some little landscape after. So yeah, here is the living room. So in this living room there's no TV because it's kind of like a formal, like where you're gonna like receive guests, and that's not where the family is gonna sit like every day because it's really, I don't know about you, but in my house we used to have like this living room where we will basically like never sit. The only moment we will sit there was like when there were like guests, when we invite people for like dinner or maybe for like Christmas, like kind of like celebrations, but not like on a daily basis. So yeah, this is what I try to do here. And the style I was going for was more like kind of like very rich, but then at the same time like kind of like oldish, like Victorian kind of like deco, kind of like, a mix of like modern and Victorian, I guess. So yeah, that's why I chose those couches. I love putting chimneys in like living room. I think it just like fills up the room really well. And also throughout this video, you're gonna see me change the floor quite a lot because I was hesitating. At first I was going for like marble floor, but it was like very white and it did not look warm at all, like it was just not working. And so at the end I chose like some um woods, I guess you say woods, yeah, some like wood floor because it worked better. Well, this is not the final one that I chose. This is like way too dark. I can't I just put like a lighter one after because it was, I don't know, I just thought it looks better. Maybe it's just me. What do you think? And also I'm gonna change the wallpaper a lot too. Like I was very indecisive with this house because it was really something that I've never done before. What I have, it's not like I've built a lot of houses in The Sims, but this was definitely something that I was not used to do at all. So yeah, I hope you're gonna like it, and I hope it makes sense and it's very like, it's how townhouses are actually like. I've never seen like a townhouse in real life. Well, maybe I've saw one, but I just didn't know it was like a townhouse, maybe at the time, because I know there's like, when I used to like, when I went to New York once, it really looks like in movies and all. And yeah, it was actually really weird to like reproduce one in The Sims. So yeah, this is like, I did like a little piano room next to the living room, um just because like, as usual, I built the exterior of the house before, without try to figure out like the floor plan inside, or how things were just gonna fit inside, and I ended up with like huge rooms. So I was trying to like fill in the space, but I think it worked out pretty well because I actually love this piano room. It's like one of my favorite, I'll say, room of this house. So, and I also love the paintings on the wall. Oh my gosh, this house has so many paintings, like all over, like in every room there's like paintings. Of course, I think that's like for everyone, but there's actually a lot. Like, see, just in this one, I think there's like more than 10 paintings. Like, this is just one room. But I just love, this kind of like organizations of like painting. I just think it looks really like kind of like contemporary, and I don't know, it just looked very fancy, and not really fancy, but it just looked really nice. So yeah, I like it. And I'm also going to change the wallpaper. Oh my god, this is hideous. Yeah, so in this house the wallpaper is pretty light in general, because I was really going for more like, not neutral colors, but something that looked really classy. And for me, like, white on the walls is just, it just makes everything looks really like, kind of like this neat look. So yeah, that's what I was going for right now, right there. So this is the dining room. Yeah, this is the dining room. So at first, I wish there was like, kind of like a square table, a square glass table in The Sims, because it would have been perfect for this house. But there's only like, like those like rectangular tables, and that's what I tried to like put two together to try to make it look like what I had in mind. So yeah, here it is. Maybe there's like way too much chairs for this house, for like the people that are gonna live inside, but it was just like, what, there's like really rich people who are gonna like entertain a lot, so let me just put this really fancy living room there. So yeah, and also this is not the living room where I just pictured my Sims like eating every day. I actually did another dining area in the kitchen after that, because it's like this as the living room, it's not like somewhere where they're gonna eat every day. It's just this really fancy room where they're gonna like receive guests. So I was like, yeah, that's what I was going for. And in this room also, I'm not gonna like leave this marble floor because it looks way too wide, and this room is quite big, so it just looked really empty and coldish. So I was like, you know what, let me just put some wood here. And yeah, so on the wall I put like a lot of like mirrors, because I actually saw, sometimes when I build, I go on Pinterest to look for like ideas, because I'm not very when I build, I always go for like kind of like the same thing. So sometimes I just go for like inspiration, and I saw this picture with like mirrors, this dining area with like mirrors on the wall, and it looks so nice and so fancy. So I was like, yo, I really want to do this with this house. I just wish the mirrors were like a little bit, like kind of like longer, because now it's like really small and it's like pretty squarish, but I guess it worked. What for me works. Like, tell me what you think. Do you think it's weird? Do you think it's, I just like it. And I also love in The Sims the fact that you can see like the reflections in like the mirror. It makes it look so realistic and it looks so nice. So yeah, I love it. And also, so the room that you can see like right there with those like those two frame doors, I don't know how you call it in English, but it's, oh, this is done. Okay, so here are the screenshots. So I'm gonna put another video with like the rest of the house. So yeah, I hope you liked it.